Alright, it's cold out here, so this is gonna be short. But I've been planning on making this video. I saw this the other day. I left a comment, but it looked like they deleted it. So it's finally getting like motherfuckers in one of the main cities, Baltimore, Chocolate City. It's DC's Chocolate City, but Baltimore the same. And it's full of rats and all that shit and crime. And back in Trump was president, he said something about it because they called him out first. And he just, but the point is they still getting fucked up. But finally, it looks like they starting to listen to us. Finally, but see you can tell it's gang stalking because all through the comment section, they're still on that how can you blaming the politicians, and everybody's like, nah. It's just like in New York City, I was in New York in the 70s when I was kindergarten age or whatever, even preschool, before I was even in school. I remember the subways and all that shit, how scary New York was. And it just was, because I was a little kid, it really was, the subways. Why he had to do all that? You see, he pulled all the way up in the parking lot. They don't say just dumb shit gang stalkers do. But that's why I came out and make this video. They still doing dumb shit. Because today they tried to really... Because anybody, same person, when you're backing into the street, you turn sideways. You don't do what he just did. You would turn and you're going that way, so you would put your ass in the street and go that way. He backed in here on purpose because I'm sitting here and went that way. Trust me, it's just crazy. That's why I'm making this video, laughing at them. Because even though this is Baltimore, it's still their people. Because because even like I said, I'll be making videos out here. One day I was out here. As a matter of fact, dude in the gray truck, he goes over to the crackhead boy house, the scooter boy. And, you can hear him say it out loud. Oh, he always bashing. This was just last year. And we're angry. And we're calling Democrats out. Especially us black folks who are smart. And now that's what this video about. You see, I'm going to play it. It's a dude in Baltimore. They're finally calling these motherfucking Democrats out. Like, what y'all... And like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Throughout the comments section, they're like, how you going... it's the parents. And one thing anybody would know, I know for a fact, because I've been said that in my school, late 80s, 90s, the biggest motherfucking gangbanger drug dealers, their parents had money. They, they had both parents, mother and a father. As a matter of fact, their parents had a little position around, might have been an undertaker. Seriously. You seen Ricky Smiley jokes about, the drive-through, funeral home in Birmingham, all that shit. Some of them went to school with some of them parents. They kids, they own all types of shit. The mayor, this and that. And at the time, this ain't me dry snitching, cause we're damn near 50 now, 50 years old. This ain't nothing to prosecute them or whatever. This was decades ago. But it was always them. They were the damn leaders. Because a lot of times they were just older than us. We were freshmen and they was already 17. But they had all the hookups, the relatives from California, the gangbangs, Crips, Blood, all this. And their mama and daddy is a person of real importance. Literally, motherfuckers knew Jesse Jackson. Literally. See, at the time we didn't connect it. By the time Facebook came out, some of them got pictures, old pictures with Jesse Jackson. Seriously. And it's not me a brag, because like I said, we are, me, Jesse and Al, them. I say they're the main ones, because they needed something to do, because the civil rights movement actually worked. So by the 80s, they ain't have nothing to do. So that's what I'm saying. They needed more problems in the black community. So this ain't a brag or name drop. And like Birmingham is like the cradle of the civil rights movement. All the dogs, Bull Counter, and all that shit in the '60s. The iconic picture of them fighting the fire hoses. That's Birmingham. But anyway, so, but these folks in Baltimore, they finally. My point is and then there's a lot of kids who come from a good family, but their family ain't connected. But yeah, it's just like we say now. So it don't matter. And it's not even just a single mom, but a single mom, she definitely don't stand a chance. She could be doing everything, but she can't be there because she at work. So they talk about, oh, it's the parents, arrest the parents. But that's them. I'm telling you, that's the Democrat trolls trying to keep the heat off of them. Like, how can you blame? Because, like I said, Rudy did it in the 90s when he cleaned up New York. Remember, that started the whole thing. Stop it, all that shit. That's what they got mad about. Cause New York, back in the 90s, I was in the Army. That's why I laugh. I'm like, how y'all niggas clowning this country and y'all can't even go outside? This y'all crying, niggas, grown men, black men, cause they went outside on their porch and stepped off, New York type porch, a brownstone, and got arrested. And they ain't even really do nothing. It's just with the policy. But it turns out, he did have a warrant. But the legal challenge was, what was your probable cause to even, but the crime was so bad. That's why they were just stopping any and everybody. And they was like, but you don't stop white folks. And me, I just thought it was funny because, this was probably right after they killed Tupac and all that shit. So I was just laughing like, oh, I thought y'all was, gangsters in New York City. But y'all can't even walk off your porch. That's what I was just rubbing it in. Wasn't no internet. Well, it was, but no social media, rather. But, so yeah, but you see, they're trying. They really, I think they really would. Now, this chick is like, yeah, she's still kind of asleep, not awoke. Because just listen to her.
Good evening, I'm Kai Jackson.
And I'm Mary Bubala. Crime and violence has a tight grip on Baltimore, and tonight residents say they need change now.
What we're going through in Baltimore right now is torture.
You can't even leave out your door in the morning time and guarantee that you're going to make it back home to your family.
12 children is dying.
Sir, what you doing about it? What you doing about it?
I'm leaving. I'm not willing to sacrifice the life of one of my children.
Now you see that one black guy yelling at the guy, I think he's a council member, and he's talking about, what are you doing about it? And that's what I keep talking about. That them Democrats keep trying to play word games. We ain't supposed to be doing nothing about it, but voting for the right, and he is doing the right thing. The one black guy with the suit on, he was the one with the bald head. He's the one that's angry, and he's the one bringing up points I've been bringing up. Like, what are y'all doing? Ain't no more that people getting tired of electing the same Democrats, and then somebody get killed, and the community leader come along and, oh, we're gonna pray, and they got to put the guns down. These boys, they punks. All they want to do is shoot. And it's like we already, the genie out of the bottle. And like I said, I know for a fact, even the hardest nigga, once he see his other partner got locked up, or just the word on the street, oh, they gave that nigga 40 years like it wasn't nothing. He got mad, they got into it, he shot somebody, Niggas will stop. Trust me. And we ain't trying to, one nigga trying to sound smart, in the comment section talking about the prison industrial complex, this old 80s shit. And see, they're still trying to stop this, because I say what it is it ain't even a prison industrial complex where they need people to go to prison, the school, the prison pipeline. They started that shit in the 90s, that phrase, liberals. It ain't even that. It's witchcraft. They need these people to get killed. I'm telling you, that's what it really is. Because why would they even say that? Because, where's the comment? Dude was, he trying to sound smart. It's the, one of them pro-black, fake-ass pro-black niggas and all that shit. It's the prison industrial complex, It's like, no, because basically, because they're coming with that, oh, it's the parents. And like I know for a fact, and I can attest, it don't matter how good your parents, your mamas, your single mom, or your grandparents helping everybody. Kids still, especially against all these influences, we ain't even had social media in our day. All we had was rap music and BET and Yo MTV raps. Imagine the what they're facing now. The only solution, like I said, I hate to say it, it's not school and prison complex, because he trying to sound smart. He was like, because it's the whole thing, judges, DA. Basically, what it is, they're doing like we said, they know we're busting them out with that shit. So what they're doing is they're trying to preemptively sound like they don't like that shit. Yeah, because all the judge, but that's what I'm trying to find it again. He don't say that the judges and the DAs are black and all it, like Baltimore in this city. He don't say that. He just say, they should have, he don't point out all of it from cradle to prison. They don't see nothing but black folks in Baltimore. They married, the mama, the teachers, if they go to church. By the time they drop out, whatever, the judges, the cops, the DAs, everybody is fucking black. The prosecutor, that's the DA, the public defender, everybody black. But again, they still trying to play these word games, trying to sound smart, and it's not fooling nobody. The bottom line, it is their fault. The people in charge, and they trying to, all these comments talking about what are they supposed to do? Stop. Depending on and waiting for the mayor. There's a whole bunch of comments. They're trying to see when they put out the news report like this. They come in the comments trying to sway people, distract people from blaming them. The city council, the mayor, all these black folks in power in these black cities. It's the parents, and like you said, like I said, I know for a fact. The parent might be at work all night. Both of them might be on third shift, whatever. And the kid's 16. They definitely old enough to be at home by themselves and getting themselves up, ready to go to school. 16. We all heard, I don't know how many stories of kids who was 16 and not only had to get themselves up, they had to get their little brother and sister up to go to school. So much less kids who ain't got no little, whatever. So they definitely know better. The only deterrent is what the criminal, that's what it's supposed to be, a deterrent. The fact that your ass gonna get a life sentence or charged as an adult and you're only 16. So next time somebody, air quotes, disrespect you, you're gonna think twice about airing his house out or shooting him up right then. You're gonna think twice. And really probably ain't gonna fight him. Not because they scared, you just, by then you just letting all that shit go. You ain't doing none of that. Here go another. Parents need to parent. That phrase, parenting. Yeah, parents need to parent. Remember that wasn't a phrase back in the day. Did you see that on the Cosby Show? No, seriously, I ain't even talking about none of the charges. That phrase, parent. Let me parent my child. Parenting. You're a failure at parenting. That's Democrat shit. All these little stupid ass phrases, parenting and shit like that. It's weird. It's weird. Ungodly. It's just, some devil worshiping shit.
From Baltimore City.
For 8 straight years, more than 300 people have been murdered in Baltimore, and 5 days into the new year, 14 people have already been shot and touched by gun violence. 11 of them have survived, but 3 all young people have been killed. The latest death, a 16-year-old boy in southwest Baltimore. He was shot alongside 4 other students yesterday afternoon at the Edmondson Village Shopping Center, just steps away from their school. Today, we learned his name is Deontay Dorsey. 2 suspects got away.
Now, the new year has brought changes and promise to Baltimore as well. Ivan Bates is now the city.
And like I said, there's just the beginning. You see the channel. You see, I ain't got to post the link. And, you know, like I said, that dude that was arguing, they getting mad at him. And even the cops weren't mad at him. They're telling them, you know, calm down. Because I think that's on that same channel, news channel, they got the whole video of that man, and yeah, he giving them the business. And he's like, yeah, we tired of y'all. And the other guys and the black woman, he called her an idiot. I think she's city council. He said, yeah. She said, I'm not an idiot. And he's like, yeah, you are an idiot. Or either she's not, but she's on their side. I think that's what it was. And he said, no, you're an idiot because you keep voting for these same people over and over. And that's what I keep talking about. They getting paid all this money. Y'all worried about my check from the VA. But like I said, you let these folks, criminals, let your people get killed. But they say that's how you know these people are selfish, evil, lazy ass, want some free money for nothing, greedy ass, devil worshiping, punk ass, gonna burn in hell bitches. And then that's why they get mad when we say something. And call them names, and it's like, yeah, because we ain't finna, well, not until we, something change, but right now we can't do nothing. You can trip follow us around, harass us, but that guy went to that thing and brought it to him. I might do another video in the morning. Like I said, it's getting cold out here.